Hi, my name is Irina, and this is my presentation on how to build an ICD-10-PCS code. I am currently a student for a medical coding program, and this is my presentation on what I have learned so far. ICD-10-PCS stands for International Classification of Disease, 10th Revision Procedural Coding System. ICD-10-PCS codes always used in inpatient procedures. These codes consist of 7 alphanumeric characters, and each character have up to 34 possible values. So these codes characters indicate section, body system, root operation, body part, approach, device, and qualifier. The third character is root operations, always corresponds with the main procedure. So basically, it's a primary objective of the procedure. So before selecting any codes, the medical coder would normally study the patient's medical record to find specific procedure term that was rendered to the patient during their hospital stay. And in our case, let's say the procedure was an open excision of the median nerve. So operational root is the third character and is a primary objective in this procedure. So in our case, it's going to be excision, and the subterm is nerve. After the main terms were identified from the medical record, in our example, it's excision. The next step for the coder is to go to ICD-10-PCS manual and look up the word excision in the index section, which is in the front part of the book. Once excision was identified in the index, the coder looks for the subterm, which is nerve, and then selects from the list median nerve. And that gives us a 01B5 code. So now we have 4 characters of our code, which is 01B5. So here's the index page for ICD-10-PCS, and the main term is excision. And when we look further, here's the nerve subterm, and the nerve has a lot of different nerves listed here, so we're going to pick the one that's indicated on the medical record, which is median. And median gives us the code of 4 characters, which is 01B5. Then the coder needs to reference the provided code in the tables, which is located on the back of the book, and then form the rest of the code based on the information that is documented in the patient's medical record, corresponding with the documentation in the coding tables. So the coder is at the tables of ICD-10-PCS, and the previous code of 01B5 is verified here. So top left corner shows us a 01B, 0 being the medical and surgical section, 1 referring to peripheral nervous system, and B indicating excision. And when we look down further, number 5 is a median nerve. So we have 01B5, which is correctly goes with our procedure from the medical records. Now we need our 5th character, which is the approach. And for this column, we have few options here, but from the medical record, we know that the open approach was used, so we're going to use 0. Now we need a 6th character, which refers to device, and from the records we know there was no device used, so it's going to be a Z in our case, and qualifier was not applicable in this situation, so it's a Z for no qualifier. So now the coder has a 7-character code, which is 01B50ZZ. So this is the correct code for the procedure on open excision of the median nerve. However, in addition to this PCS code, the medical coder would reference ICD-10-CM for diagnostic code, which is necessary to have with the PCS code. This is my short training video on how to build an ICD-10-CM code, and thank you for watching.